Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi, and on this channel I will be sharing with you about my nursing journey and any tips and tricks I can share about being a nursing assistant, life advice and experiences. And I'm very excited about this video because this is something I'm very passionate about, and what that is the kind of shoes that I wear in this environment working in healthcare. And I've tried several different shoes throughout my 4 years of working as a caregiver and nursing assistant, and I do have now some favorites that have been some tried and trues that I've been using for a long time, a couple of years. I've repurchased one specific pair in particular, and the others I have really good things to say about. So if you are working in nursing, or you are a nursing assistant or a nurse, or you work in healthcare, I would personally recommend any of these shoes because they have been so comfortable. They're easy to clean. I love a good pair of shoes that do not hurt my feet no matter how long I am standing on my feet or working or need to clean up messes from my shoes, because as you know, working in nursing, sometimes you don't know what you're going to walk into. Literally, there can be different kind of bodily fluids when you are working in these environments directly with patient care. The first pair of shoes I'm going to talk about, I'm absolutely obsessed with them, and these shoes, I have repurchased them. This is the second time now. The very first pair I had, I wore them out. I was wearing them working in a nursing home. I was working in a memory care unit, caring for patients with dementia and cognitive impairment. And that place was busy, and I was there a lot, and I was working a lot of overtime during that time. So I wore these babies out, and then I took that same pair to the hospital while working as a CNA on a med-surg unit, and those shifts were about 12 hours long. Honestly, they're just the tried and true. They are the tried and true. They're very easy to clean. They're wipeable. They're bleachable. With these shoes, I've gotten so many compliments on these shoes. People are like, what are they? These shoes are called Gale's Frontline. They are super comfortable, and I believe that their brand recently had some kind of a revamp. So the website now is called Stand Shoes, but they are still listing these shoes as called Gale's Frontline. And they are honestly so comfortable. And I just put these through the wash. You can machine wash them, you can bleach them, you can wipe them down with like a Lysol wipe and clean them. The insoles come out on the inside. And seriously, these have saved my feet working long hours, working 12-hour shifts at times back then. On my first pair of these shoes, I was working some double shifts as well, so a 16-hour day. And these held me through and kept my feet from becoming sore. And it truly feels like I am walking on a cloud when I wear these. I'm not a fan of Crocs shoes at all. Personally, I do not find them attractive. I will never wear Crocs as a nurse. But the material to me is pretty similar. It's kind of like a rubbery kind of material, and they're very easy to clean. If your environment is messy and you might be cleaning up bodily fluids, or in an environment where there can be messes or spills, not necessarily bodily fluids, but other kind of spills, food spills, etc. on the floor, and you want to protect your feet and make it easier on your life to clean your shoes, I would highly recommend these shoes. I have only ever purchased the white color. I do love white. It's clean to me. It goes with everything, but they do offer these shoes in other colors. These shoes are a little bit pricey, but I believe they are worth the investment, so much so that I went back and bought a new pair when my first pair was completely worn out. And you can buy these now on Amazon, and you can also buy them through the website, which is now called Stand Shoes. I have the website up here, and they are $90 to purchase, and I do remember purchasing them for the same price through Amazon. So wherever you're finding them, they are a little bit pricier, but I truly believe it's worth the investment, especially when working in healthcare environments. There is so many germs and viruses around on the floor, in patient rooms, all of that. These are my go-to. I reach for these a lot because I can throw them in the washing machine. I can bleach them. I can spray them down. That makes me feel way more safe when bringing these back home and needing to clean off everything from the workday. As a nursing assistant working in hospice, I help patients a lot with their personal hygiene, assisting them in the shower shower and helping them with bathing. And what I love about these so much, why I go reach for them so much, because I'm helping so many people with showering and bathing, these shoes are waterproof, and I do not want to have wet feet or feel like my shoes are swampy and my feet are soggy from the water. I do not want to have that throughout my day. That is a horrible feeling. And so as I'm helping a lot of people with their hygiene and bathing and showering, these are my number one because they are completely waterproof, and that material is all over the shoe, and I've never had a problem ever. Even when water is directly pouring on these shoes over my feet, the water is not coming in, it's not seeping in on the inside. The next pair of shoes that I love wearing as a nursing assistant are by the brand called Asics, and these are the Asics Gel Excite 10 running shoes. I purchased the pair that is all black, and they also have a black sole. I personally like this because it is very easy to clean. I can throw these in the washing machine, and I'm way less worried about any kind of stains and cleaning them and things like that. I have worn these shoes working in very busy environments, standing on my feet for long hours, hustling to patient rooms and environments with high patient ratios where I was moving, okay? I was working, I was running around, I was answering the call lights, and I still wear these today as I work as a nursing assistant in hospice care. They are so comfortable and so affordable, and I just love them. And they look very cute when wearing scrubs. Having a pair of shoes that are all black is a necessity for myself because I do like to switch it up. I love wearing white nursing shoes, but I also do like having a pair that is black to go with other colors that I wear in my nursing scrubs. And I purchased these shoes from Amazon for $69.95, so they're not incredibly expensive to get a really good quality pair of shoes that is going to bring you comfort for your workday. As the years go on, it is truly so important to me to make sure that my feet are not sore or getting blisters. The beauty is not worth the pain for me when it comes to shoes. I like a pair of shoes that looks attractive and that looks cute with my outfits and all of that. More than anything, I am seeking shoes that can truly keep my feet secure and comfortable. Sometimes working as a CNA, you never know what's going to happen. You may need to be quick on your feet, and I don't want to wear any kind of shoe that's going to cause tripping hazard or not be comfortable or something that I could not move quickly in. So I would recommend this shoe to anyone who is looking for a very cute and affordable option. Last but certainly not least on my list is this pair of shoes by the brand Shoes for Cruise, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They have been a tried and true for about 2 years now, and they're still in really good condition. I bleach them, you can machine wash them, and they look like this, and they have a really nice comfortable sole here. What makes these stand out the most is that the toe of the shoe has a protective plastic-like covering. So for somebody who is working as a nursing assistant, if you are giving your patient a shower, if you are helping somebody to bathe, if you're serving somebody in the dining room and there might be spills around and you might get splashes on your feet, etc. These have been a holy grail shoe for me in my life because of this plastic part right here. There have been times when I have been assisting a patient with a bath or a shower, and I'm not wearing shoes like these or the Gels shoes, the ones I first mentioned that have protective covering. There have been times when I've been wearing a sneaker like the Asics when I am giving a shower. Those ones do not have a protective covering. And then water seeps in to where my toes are, and then all of a sudden for several hours on my shift, I'm walking around with what feels like soggy feet, and I'm not able to air out my feet. And there's only so much a towel can do to press on your shoe and get the water out of the breathable material. So I'm very passionate about this shoe working as a nursing assistant because it comes loose and handy to be able to have something to wear and not worry about water getting into your shoe. Working around smelly things, if you know what I mean, or handling things like blood, urine, etc. These come in handy because there have been times while working on a shift where something has spilled on said shoe. I've needed to clean it and bleach it very easily, and these are very wipeable. They're still in very great condition, and I've washed these several times. I've scrubbed them down, and they stay clean and intact for a long time. I'm looking at my Amazon order for these right now. So I've had these for about 2 years, just about. I purchased these in October of 2024, and I bought them on Amazon for $63.98. So these shoes are not very expensive at all. They're very affordable. And if you work in healthcare and you want something very secure and comfortable, and again, very easy to clean, if you're somebody who's bathing and showering somebody, or you're working around food in the dining room, assisting patients with ADLs, you never know what kind of messes you're going to be around. I would highly recommend these. I've gotten several compliments on them. People have wondered, where do you get them? What kind of brand is it? And again, the brand is called Shoes for Crews. These shoes are currently unavailable through Amazon, so I would check it out on Google and see if you can find them somewhere else if you are interested in these shoes. Thank you all for watching, and take care, and I pray to see you all in the next video. Bye.